Impenyufo Mimamakwaba. This is The Gospel and Life, a channel that aims at showing you the truth about God's gospel and how it relates to every aspect of our lives. My name is Joshua, and the first thing you need to know about me is that I am an ordinary person. Yes, Minyubia. I'm just an ordinary person trying to the best of my abilities to live an ordinary, simple life. Now, the next thing I would say about myself is that I am a Christian, and not just any Christian, but a serious Christian. And I don't say this as a form of judgment upon anyone else. I say this to point out the fact that being the serious Christian I claim I am in Tino, obviously I have come to a lot of conclusions that make me question the integrity of the kind of Christianity in this country. Again, I say this not as a judgment upon anyone, but to just highlight the concerning reality of today's Christianity. Now, what do I mean about the concerning reality of today's Christianity? Let me use an example to highlight this. Let's just say that this term called the gospel. I'm sure all of us have heard of the gospel. I think we've all heard it as a preamble to so many different other terms. Some examples may include gospel music, gospel entertainment, gospel shows, right? Yatta gospel nissa. But then the problem I think is most obvious to me is that there is an assumption, say, we all understand what this gospel is. In Tennessee, gospel music, obviously, the prominent explanation to that term, the gospel, is that it has something to do with Christianity. Anamebwa, yet gospel music, a Christopher nyom, yet gospel show, a Christopher show, yet gospel entertainment, a Christopher entertainment. But words have meaning, and if we don't properly define our words, they lose their meaning. The Amepacheren said this term, the gospel, has a specific meaning, and I can tell you as a matter of fact that most of us don't know what this meaning is. If, say, randomly, I ask a number of Christians to define the gospel, I can tell you as a matter of fact, say, many different answers, and not just different answers, but contradictory answers, and it is very concerning. And I want us to all come into a better understanding of what the gospel is. And the reason why this subject is the most important subject anyone can ever highlight is because of the fact that Paul literally states that the gospel is the power of God unto salvation for everyone who believes. The power of God unto salvation is not invested in all these programs we see about us. It's not invested in music. It's not invested in conferences. It's not invested in programs, in retreats. The power of God unto salvation is invested in the gospel, according to Romans 1 verse 16. So stay tuned to this channel, pay attention to everything that's going on, and I will see you very soon. And use this as an opportunity to dive into the subject of the gospel, and it will bless you for the rest of your life on this earth and extensively into eternity. I'll see you next time. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.